and it's all about creative lens multimedia. As you've seen over the week, we've been speaking to the winners of Kama Awards 2024. I mean Creative Arts and Media Awards. And I'm First Lady Anna. I'm your host for this interactive session. And still on Creative Arts and Media Awards, I'm still talking to some of the winners. But today, it's not just a winner. This is an honorary award holder. His name is Koka. Before I speak to Koka, I'd like to entreat you all, our viewers, to subscribe to this channel and press on the bell icon for notifications whenever we are live on this channel. Keep liking, keep sharing, and do want to leave your comments, and I get to read it live during this session. Come with me as I speak with a songwriter, a producer, and I call him a great icon because he understands the business of music. Come and let's learn from this great guy. Welcome, King Koka.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Wow, you look calm.
Thank you.
Is that your nature always? Or, I mean, it's just for today. Is that how you are always?
Yeah, most of the times.
Mostly.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. So we've been speaking to some of your colleagues who went through the Kama Awards this year, August 15th.
Yeah.
And I personally was the red carpet host for that award night. I saw you passing through, and you got honored. You were not a winner, but you were honored for the job done so far. Yeah. And I think that is good we talk to you to understand your business, how you've been doing it. You are a music writer, a producer, and a music maker. You sing as well. Yeah. So you hold such a high office that needs to be recognized. So our viewers are ready to get to know you, understand how you go about your business of music production, and what you have been up to for, after you won this honorary award. Yeah. So if you are ready, let's get to know you. Who is this gentleman right here?
All right. My name is Ladyanna Jefferson Edem. Okay. That is my real name. But in the music field, I'm King Koka.
Right.
Yeah. I got a passion for music from 2016. That is where I just switched into music, or I decided to do music. So from there, I take my time and told myself that fine, music is a very good thing, but if I have to do it, I have to look for the business side first, before the fame. Okay. So since 2016, I enrolled myself into the production school.
Right.
And then roughly I took music, or I take music serious from 2020.
Okay, we'll come to the educational part of it. Right. But let's get to know where you are from, who your parents are, and where you grew up from.
Okay, that's good.
I think it's also important for us to know. Okay.
I'm from Ho. My mom is from Agotimekbotoe, very close to Ho. Okay. And then my dad is from Hohoe, actually. But I grew up in I never grew up in one place. Yeah, I've stayed in Togo before, Lome. From there, I went to Obuasi, then I came to Accra, and then I went to Volta, and I came back to Accra. So Koka never grew up in one place.
I see.
Yeah.
Obuasi, from Volta to Obuasi to Accra, back to Volta, and back to Accra. What was that movement for?
Okay, in Lome, I was staying with my uncle. From there, I moved to Accra, Volta, to stay with one of our pastors. So from there, I moved to Obuasi to stay with my dad in school over there. And I moved back to Accra to stay with my mom's mom. And I moved back to Volta, still schooling. And I moved back to Accra because I went to secondary school at Volta region. And then I went to uni at Accra. So
Okay, so the movement basically was for educational purposes.
Yeah.
At what age or when did you, start the business of music production?
Well, when I was in secondary school, that was when I got a passion for music. But basically, like a business-wise in a music production,
Right.
I started from 20. Let me just say 2020.
2020.
Yeah,
So 4 years down.
Yeah, so in between 2016 to 2020, I was in school, Ghana Telecom University.
Okay.
So I was doing that. So I learned the production, everything over there. And then I completed 2019. I did my national service 1 year. So from 2020, that was when I enrolled myself into like, okay, fine. Let me follow my passion.
Is it just passion or something actually motivated you to do this?
Well, nobody motivated me to do it. But at first I wanted to be a lawyer because I hate nonsense. Sorry to say. I hate nonsense a lot. So I wanted to be a lawyer. But along the way, I remember in secondary school, when we were first year, then I remember we went to first year fresh, and then they were like, okay, fine, any junior student to come and perform. We went to entertainment, and nobody was coming up. So at that time, I was a big fan of hip hop. So I just stood up and stepped the stage, and I spoiled there. And I remember I was in Form 1, and a senior sister was in Form 4. By that time, we were Form 4. She came on stage and cleaned my face. Everybody was just shouting, King Koka, and give me a peg. Oh, man, that's where the whole music vibe started. I was like, oh, okay, this thing is nice. Now I will do music. So that's where I just generated the music field into me, and I switched that lawyer things one side. Yeah.
Impressive. I think that from your narration, it's something that you already wanted to do.
Yeah.
Aside you wishing to become a lawyer, I think there's a fire within you that was burning, and you had the chance to just push it out.
Yeah, when I was in Volta with the pastor, I said earlier I was staying with, I play everything in church. I play drum, I play trumpet, I play everything, almost all the instruments. So I got a special love for music. And then when I was in secondary school, I was the brass band major. It's only where fun, entertainment is. That is the only place you find me. So I just feel like that's my field. Yeah.
What is the vision? How long do you want to go on with this?
No, okay. Music is for life. I never had like, okay, fine, I want to end music at this age. No. I want to do music for the rest of my life because I love it. Nobody forced me into it. Yeah.
You want to go very far.
I want to go very far. And then I'm not just doing music because I want fame or hit song.
Right.
I want to leave a legacy in music, and tomorrow when I'm no more there, my music can share a message to people, can motivate people, and so on and so forth. So
how has the production been like? How long have you been into this?
Okay, as I said earlier,
let's say 4 years down the line.
Yeah, like 4 years now.
2001, right?
Yeah, 2020.
2020,
Yeah.
That's 4 years down the line.
Yeah.
How has it been?
It has never been easy. Frankly speaking, it has never been easy. I won't lie to you. As a producer, and you want to be a professional producer, you need to use the correct gadget. And one thing about setting up a studio is very expensive. Studio gadgets are very, very expensive. You might see them very simple, but they are very expensive. And then, so that has been one of the challenges, because you want a quality sound. You want your sound to be compared to other sound, which don't be any different. So you also need to use the correct gadgets. Whilst you are doing everything yourself, no management that time. Yeah, so it wasn't easy, Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah.
When was the very first time you put up a studio, and where did it start? Is this what we are saying now, or you started from somewhere before getting here?
Wow. This is my second studio.
Okay.
Yeah. My first studio, we started it, that was like 3 years ago. I set up my first studio with one guy. I don't want to mention his name, And then along the way, things happen, spiritual things happen. So I just have to back off leave everything for him and start everything over. Yeah, so I started my first studio was at La Paz. But before setting up my first studio, I've worked in several studios. Several studios. I won't lie you. Yeah. But my first studio started at La Paz, and then I moved to Amasama in Asalaja. And then finally, I moved in here. So this is my personal studio now. There were like two, but now this is my personal studio.
Personal studio. Yeah. Well, how's the recognition? Are you getting? Right, welcome back from that break. I'm still speaking with King Koka. He is a music maker, producer, writer, and singer. King Koka,
Yes,
you're
my
back
dear.
from the break,
Of course.
and we have been speaking about the business of producing music. I mean,
Yeah.
good music
Yeah.
and songwriting. And we did spoke about your first recording studio.
Yes.
We are still on the business of music production,
Yes.
writing, and singing.
Yeah.
These three put together, they are not easy tasks.
Not at all.
How do you coordinate them all together to be able to work efficiently?
Okay. First of all, I would say it's not a very easy job actually to be doing three things at a time, because we have some of the artists. In fact, we have a whole lot of artists that doesn't even write songs. Somebody
Right.
writes song for them to just come and rehearse and sing. But for me, I write, I produce, I mix and master, I record, and I do everything. So it has never been a very small journey, especially that side. If not because of the love, the passion I have for the
The
music.
love.
Uh, no, like it's not easy though, but yeah,
I
but,
see.
yeah.
How do you, I want to know, do you have any strategies that you deploy?
Mhm.
And where do you derive your energy source from?
Yeah. First of all, let me say God. That is the first thing. Secondly, my past, physically, my past, emotionally, my past.
What's in your past?
Yeah, my past hasn't been that easy. It was very tough. It was very tough. I get me. Even to the extent of me starting music, even family wasn't supporting music because they believe like a music is some evil act things. Okay, fine. The next minute we'll see Coca start smoking, Coca with a tattoo, Coca join Antichrist. That side was one major thing. So it took me like 2 years for me to be able to convince my mom to accept my music. But when I started music, she never supported or like understand me to do music, because she believed very soon I would divert to the extent now you have to go and see my pastor and will pray, oh, allow him to do the music. So I remember I released a song called Never Give Up, and then I paid a visit to her, and I was playing the hall. I was playing the music in her hall. She was in the bedroom, and then she heard the song. I was like, "Ooh, whose song is that?" I said, "Yeah, that's my next song coming to."
She loved it.
Yeah, and then she flew tears. My mom flew tears with that song. I never forget that. I shot video for that song. I featured one of the biggest artists in Togo that time. His name is Sewario. That video was played on France magazine, TV in France, and all those things. Never give up. So from there, she gave me her full support and a blessing. So right now, my mom is one of my biggest fans. She'll be there like a month. Why not dropping any new music?
Wow.
I was like, yeah.
Mommy, thank you so much.
Yeah, so
Wherever you are, your son is super, super proud of you.
I'm very proud of her.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Now, it's it's funny. It's
Yeah.
funny because sometimes you want to pursue your dream, you want to hit the vision so hard,
Yeah.
but then there are hindrances. The friends, the family,
Yeah.
they may not originally understand what you want to do,
Yeah.
but it would take time for you to be able to prove them wrong. What was your very first music that you recorded?
All right. My first ever music, the title is Lifestyle.
Okay.
Lifestyle from one studio at Abeka, one of my boss. Big up yourself, yeah, Spooky. That guy really helped me in so many ways. Yeah. And then that was my first ever song, Lifestyle. Yeah.
You will definitely give us a line of that
Yeah.
because we cannot forsake, you know, the footprints. I mean, the original landmark
Yeah.
because that was the beginning of
That's the beginning.
the
Yeah.
whole thing.
One most surprise things about that particular song was when I
Mm,
completed secondary school.
right.
I started to work at one hotel as Christian Village, one this kind of Lebanese hotel
Okay.
as a receptionist. And then that was where I wrote the song. I was
Mm,
in front of this thing. I was writing the song. I know with the zeal I have for the song, I was writing and I was singing it. And the white guy, the white man, I don't know, he just popped up and said, "Why we don't make noise here? We don't make noise here." And I just hit the chest. I said, "Bro,
I
this is what I
see.
love." I
Yeah.
just dropped the pen and I walk
And
out.
that's your first baby, your
That's
very first
yeah.
baby.
So since then, I've
Yeah.
motivate myself not to even work for anybody like employed and
Mm,
stuff.
mm.
So I said, no, let me focus on music. And that
Okay.
was when I switched myself to go to a music school.
Music school.
Yeah.
Who said your song first song was sounding like a ringtone?
Well, one of my friend Alex, that
I
guy,
can't forget about
that guy
that.
is a bad guy. But you
I
know,
see.
I love him. Whatever you Alex, big up yourself.
Okay.
You motivate me a lot.
I see.
Yeah, you advise me to challenge myself in so many things. And
Mm,
there were time I listened to that song. I was like, wow, this guy might
mm,
be true. In
mm.
fact, the guy is true. Yeah, he's saying the truth.
I
That
see.
at that moment I was naive of.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't have
yeah,
the right coaching,
correct.
the
And then
right
my ear,
yes,
the ear I have that time, the ear I have right now is far
totally
different.
different.
Yeah, so
Totally
big up yourself, Alex. Now we have good music, no more ringtones.
different.
Yeah.
Oh, well, how do you see the music industry here in our
Well,
part of the world?
Ghana music industry is still growing. We are not yet there. We are not where we used to be,
Mm,
but I think more things, a whole lot of things, especially the business aspect. We have to
right.
start looking at the business aspect.
Mm,
We are taking it too fun, and fame too much.
right.
Mugis once said, "Fame without money is a scam." I get to me.
Right.
So as an artist, look at the business side of the game first before the fame. Because when the business, you look at the business side, when the fame comes, you are complete. Yes.
Makes sense though.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Let's see how you are able to coordinate your activities.
Yeah.
What unique strategies do you put in place to be able to, match these things, put them together
Yeah.
for it to
Um,
make beautiful sounds, to be pleasing to the ears?
okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Koka is a producer, um, a composer, singer, songwriter. And then me doing music as an artist, I also work in the studio as a producer. So what I normally do is I normally have plan for myself. At least every week or every 2 weeks, I draw the plan the way I wanted to run the week. Otherwise, I'll be misled or I'll just
Yeah.
lose weight within
Flashes
the
here and
yeah.
there.
So I have days that I don't record artists in studio. There are days I choose like today is my day.
Mm,
Yes, any session I'll just postpone it. Me get time for me myself, and then there are days in the week I don't even work at all. I just want to rest the brain.
mm.
There are days I do it for sacrifice for business in the
For
studio.
business.
Yeah, so that I won't be
You always have a plan. You
yeah
follow a plan
yeah
to be able
fully
to
plan.
deliver
Yeah,
properly.
yeah,
Well, how many songs have you recorded so far? Personally, to your credit, and
yeah.
also to other music makers.
Wow. Frankly speaking, if I want to count the number of songs I've done for artists from the beginning of my career, last like a 4 or 5 years ago, if I won't lie, I'm heading towards 400, 500 songs. I've
Woo.
worked with guys. That is the one I've done with people.
Mm.
And my personal songs, I think I'm heading towards 300 plus. Yes. The songs I've released is just like maybe like a 10, 12% of what I have in the studio. So I
Mm.
have a whole lot of songs in the studio. Yeah. So I've done a whole lot of songs. We have, this country, we have a whole lot of talented underground artists. They're even
Right.
more than the mainstream artists.
Mm.
Yes. So I've worked with a whole lot of artists.
Mm. How do you coordinate with these musicians
Yeah.
to be able to give them the beats,
Yeah.
the sounds
Yeah.
that they want for their songs?
Songs.
Yes.
Well, one thing I normally advise every artist that come to my studio is The moment you enter here, I don't see you as a just you coming to do music and go.
Right.
There are, I can tell you boldly that almost like 95% of every artist that visit my studio, at the end of finishing the song, Koka contribute, not just in the production side, in the writing, rearranging everything. Koka contribute like
Of
almost
course.
like 80%. There are a whole lot of artists that come to my studio. Before we finish, you see that Koka have already write a whole song for them because I need to help you so that it's not just about the money you are coming to pay because I'll finish that money within some few days, but that song will be there forever for you. So most of the my client is based on recommendation. I don't have signboard anywhere. I don't. Yes, the most of my artists. Oh, I've done this for this. Oh, where did you do this song? Oh, yeah, like that every blessed day. Yeah. So my clients are one of my priority. I normally handle them. Yeah, I love to get time for them. Yeah.
Are you handling just local artists or you do international recording as well? Do people fly down here to have their music recorded? Have you had anyone coming through the studio
Yeah, I've
who might have traveled?
a lot. I've done a whole lot of work with international artists. I've worked with the artists from Nigeria. I've worked with artists from South Africa. I've worked with artists from Tanzania. I've worked with artists from Brazil. I've worked with artists from UK,
Ooh.
US. Yeah, and some of them are big artists. Yes, they go to BBC and stuff. Big.
Wow.
Yeah, I work with a whole lot of artists from Togo, different countries. Cote d'Ivoire. I work with artists from Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah.
But before we go, I see a lot of beautiful images here from the top. I refuse to be broke. I see Fela. I see, this is what a trumpet, right? Trumpet. Saxophone. And this is your record label? That's what? Empire Records. Okay, K Square Empire Records. And this is a tiger. What does it mean? I mean, tell us about them. I know this is your record label. If you can tell us about it as well.
I wrote the K Square Empire Record. My name is King Koka. That's my music name. King Koka.
I see.
King Koka. So K Square. The King Koka. K raised to the power. Yeah. Yeah. So that is
that belongs to you.
That belongs to me.
Okay.
That's the brain behind the K Square Empire Record.
Okay.
Tiger over there.
There. Yeah.
I'm fearless. I don't fear anything. That is what I believe. You should be disciplined in life. But don't lose your integrity from nothing.
Say that again.
Be disciplined in life. But don't lose your integrity. Don't sell your integrity.
Sell your integrity for anything.
Whether money or nothing.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what the tiger represents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You are fearless.
I'm fearless.
You are cold. You are
bold.
determined. I like
And
that.
I believe in myself.
You believe in yourself. Thank you.
That is.
Fela, I know he's a musician.
Yeah, Fela. Afrobeat has been one of the dominant music in the Africa field right now, and I won't say Fela is the originator of Afrobeat, but he raised Afrobeat again. Yeah, so Fela, the instrument we combine Afrobeat. Are you getting me? Fela came in, took some from Ghana, took some from South Africa, and blend it. Are you getting me?
Right.
Yeah. Took some from Ghana, took some from South Africa, and blend it and come out. So Fela represent a whole lot for me.
Whole lot.
Yeah.
I see.
And then,
refuse to be broke. That's simple.
Wow,
It's simple things.
refuse to be broke.
It's self-explanatory. We don't have to even talk about it so much.
These people, they are my overall mentors.
Okay.
Koka was a rapper, a full-time rapper from secondary school. But when they released a song called Love, Lovey, I want your lovey. I really love that song. I've never sing before. I was just rapping. But I really love that song. I learned the song and I performed that song on entertainment, and people were surprised. People were feeling the vibe. And since then, I told them I switched from rapper to singer.
Okay.
And they have been one of my greatest musicians in Africa and Ghana. It's not just about the music alone. I love their personality. I love everything about them. Yeah. I don't want to be like them. I want to be more than them.
Okay.
That is me.
Okay.
I want to be more than them, but they will
More
still be my mentor.
mentor.
Yeah. So
Great.
I refuse to be
Okay,
bored.
let's talk about Koka. We are still on you,
Yeah.
but let's talk about Koka music.
Yeah.
King Koka music.
Yeah.
K Square Empire
Right.
Records.
Yes.
What have you been up to? What is new?
Yeah. The beginning of this year, I've been the whole of last year. Last year I dropped an EP, first step EP. For now, I think I have like a three albums. I have two albums, one EP. The first album, the title is Divulge. Divulge, like an unveiling something. Yeah, we made up of like 12 songs. And that particular album was like a cover album because I started as a cover artist doing cover for other songs. So I was like, why not gather them and release them as an album? So I dropped down. After that, last 2 years, I dropped my first ever album.
Okay.
Yeah, on 9th September because my birthday is on 9th September. So every 9th, I love to drop a major project,
Okay.
like roughly 3 years now. That's what I've been doing. So last 2 years, I dropped the third. The title is the third. That album, which made up of 16 songs, personal production throughout. Yeah, the third. The brain behind that album was like, there is a saying that Ephibia Mensa womb. That Mensa is the third. And naturally, if you come to my field, I'm the third born.
I see.
And that Mensa can either be positive or negative. But for my side, I choose to be positive in my own way. So I named the title of that album The Third. And then after divulging, after unveiling myself, showing that I'm the third, last year I released EP, a joint EP with my female artist. Then the name is Via, a very great artist.
Okay.
We name it First Step EP. So which made up of 6 songs. From there, I've done a couple of features. I've done a couple of release as well, singles.
Okay.
And then this year I've released like 3 songs already. But I'm releasing my fourth songs for the year, titled Ataya.
Ataya.
Yeah, next month,
I
10th
can't
of
wait
next month.
to have a feel of it
Yeah,
though.
next month, 10th,
Ataya.
we are dropping that. I have a couple of songs to release
Okay.
before the year end as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but for now, Ataya is the new jam to be dropped.
The
very
new
soon.
jam.
Yeah, yeah,
We are jamming to it.
of course.
We'll be jamming to it.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
how many artists do you have to under your record label?
Yeah, I was actually going to put Via, the female artist, as my first official artist
Okay.
under the label, but some due to some 1 to 3 things, she just ran away small. So
Oh.
at the moment, I'm the only artist on my label.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the only artist on my label. Yeah,
But you are training a lot of young artists.
a lot. For that one, I'm training a lot, but officially being signed,
And onto your record
onto my
label.
record label. But I have a whole lot of artists. I'm training them all the time. Yeah.
Like, can we hear some of the names? I mean, those
Ah,
ones that you have trained so far.
I can
I think it's
just
your
to
credit.
just to
Yes.
mention few.
Yes.
I can mention Miles Etiri. It's a dope artist from Nigeria, a
Yeah.
very solid one. Agman for girls, Hazy Boy, a lot,
A
a
lot
lot.
of them.
Frankly speaking, a lot. Stay Boa.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's another dope one over there. Yeah, and I've also teach people production. I have like a
Okay.
6 student I've showed
Okay.
production.
Okay.
At the moment, I have a student, like 3 students right now. I'm
So you
still
have
showing
class for
production.
them?
I have
You
class for them.
teach
Yeah, I teach them production.
production.
Yeah.
Oh,
So maybe
nice.
anybody out there want to learn production,
Yes.
link up K Square Empire.
And this is the best place to be. I
Thank you
think
very
so,
much.
because you do nice beats. I personally have heard you. I've listened to your beats, and it's always refreshing.
Thank you.
So I think that you have something great within that
Thank you.
people
Thank
should
you.
come to learn from you.
Thank you.
Have you performed on any big stage before? Have you had the chance to perform with any of our artists out there?
Yeah. I've performed
Yeah.
on several big stages. I've performed with Lord Paper, Achimota to the World. I've performed at Manchagbona before with Raskuku. A whole lot of big, Mr. Drew. A whole lot of big artists I've performed. Recently, I think last 3 weeks, I've performed at a whole Yam Festival.
Okay.
With me, myself, and my brother Chief One. We were the guest artists for that program, very huge one. Recently, I performed at Dodowa as well. I performed a whole lot of stages.
Stages.
Frankly speaking.
Okay. How do you feel? I mean, everybody's calling King Koka, King
Yeah.
Koka, King Koka. What's the feeling like? You are a superstar.
Yeah, I remember one day I was just in the salon doing my hair,
Yes.
and my junior sister called me. Kuka, where are you? I said, I'm in the salon. Tune to this TV station right now. They are playing your music video. I said, yes, it's normal. I'm aware. It is normal.
Yeah.
I remember I was in the studio and somebody called me, Kuka, switch to Foresight. Foresight is playing your song MFR video.
Wow.
I was here. Radio station, the team, okay, FM, a whole lot of radio play
I
my
see.
song. But I'm not surprised
Mm-hmm.
because that is what I'm working towards.
Mm.
And it doesn't even make me feel big. No,
Yes.
it rather motivates me to do
To
more
do more.
because there are a whole lot of boundaries I have to break to make it official now. So it motivates me though,
I'm motivated though. Is the media helping you in your craft?
Well,
How is the media helping you guys? I mean, you especially.
Yeah.
In pushing your craft.
We are in the technology field right now, and then one thing I have to say, this is like a secret, but I have to say that as an artist, even though whilst you've not blown, and find a way
Right.
that your music should be start fetching you something small, rather than chasing the fame first. Fine, if the fame come,
Good.
it boosts. But whilst the fame is not yet there, find a way to do that. So I focus more on the how my music will fetch me something small.
Right.
Yeah, first done. So okay, now let me know. Yeah. So
Chase after the fame.
media as a field, I focus more on the digital platforms
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, more than going to TV and stuff. Yeah, I appreciate TV playing your song, radio
Right.
playing your song.
Radio.
Yeah,
The
but
mainstream media.
yeah, I believe it will boost more on that
Okay.
field very soon.
I see.
Yeah,
Come Awards.
yeah,
August 15th, you got honored
yeah.
as the best producer, songwriter.
And singer.
Can we see that?
Yeah, this is a big one from Kama Award.
Right.
Yeah, let me show it to the
Kama.
camera.
King Koka.
Yeah,
Read it.
There's an honest award, best songwriter, singer, and a sound engineer in Koka 2024. Yeah, that's a Kama Award.
Honorary.
Yeah,
How do you feel about this?
I feel blessed.
Okay.
I feel humble because I wasn't expecting this, and then even though I know a time will come like this, yeah, I wasn't expecting this so quick because to get an honorary award is not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. So I feel blessed. Big up Kama Award 2024. I appreciate this.
What do you have to tell the organizers? Do you think we should do this again?
Of course.
You brought a lot of artists on board.
Yeah.
And they also got their fair share of the awards. I mean, those who won got the awards.
Yes.
What in the closet, behind the scenes, what conversations did they have with you? What was their general feel about the award that they got from Karma?
Frankly speaking, they were amazed. They felt so happy. I wasn't surprised because I felt like with their craft and the real voting, they deserve it. Yeah, so I felt honored. I felt blessed for being a blessing to somebody's life. And I feel so blessed, and they appreciate me. But I told them you don't have to appreciate King Koka because it's not King Koka who made it. Your craft did it, and that should motivate you to put in more effort and do more things. So
take us through your day. How is your normal day like?
My normal day,
Yes.
yeah. Woke up. At first, I used to, to go out a lot. I need to make friends a lot, but due to some past experience, I don't make too much friends now.
Yes.
My normal days, if I'm not doing anything in the studio, I love a lot to be on social media to know what is going on, to listen to the new instrumentals, listen to some of the big producers, go listen to anything. So my normal days, I just stay home, wake up, cook, eat. Because me, I love cooking a lot.
Whoa.
Yeah, I love cooking a lot.
Your future wife wouldn't have any headaches at all because you will be doing most of the cooking for her.
Okay, maybe.
She's lucky.
maybe.
I
Yeah.
see.
So
Okay.
I just watch.
That's just
I
like
love news. I'm
okay.
somebody who follow
Mm.
updates
Mm.
on news.
You
I
have to
love
be
to know
current.
what is going on in the country. I watch that one. Wake up early morning. I pray. I listen to small gospel.
Right.
Then maybe I switch to the kind of music onto like a country music.
Mm.
I watch news. There are other things I do, and
Mm.
sometimes I just go out to sit somewhere. I love natural things, and sometimes I go
Okay.
to some. There are some waterfalls around. I can
Okay.
just go there, sit down there, and watch nature.
Nature.
Yeah,
What is Ladyanna? What kind of music do you make actually?
yeah. Koka is a versatile artist, but I'm more into like Afro beat, Afro swing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then but I do every style because almost all my three albums, two albums, and one EP, there is every music you can see over there. Every music you can see. Yeah, if you listen to the whole, because my third EP was a total R&B EP. There is no Afrobeat, there is nothing. 6 songs, fully R&B. Yeah,
What should somebody possess? I mean, if someone wants to become like you, I
yeah.
mean, become a producer, a writer, what qualities do you think they should possess? What should they have to be able to fit?
Strength.
Yes.
We have producers,
Mm.
who are very good in beat playing.
Yeah.
We have people who are very good in mixing and mastering. We have, are you getting me? Yeah, so the moment you tap in here, you see your strength. That doesn't mean that I can't play beat, but okay, I don't like playing beats all the time.
Mm.
I mostly focus on the mixing and the mastering. So most of the artists, they they can sometimes they can even go to different studio to go and record and we're like, okay, I want Koka to do the mixing and mastering for me. So I enjoy doing mixing, the mastering most than even playing beats.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's bring it down to the layman's understanding.
yeah,
I'm not in the studio with you.
good.
I'm not a song producer.
Yeah,
Somebody out there would want to understand what the mastering is about
yeah,
and what the mixing is about. If you can just take us through
good.
how it works.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Mixing is changing the raw vocal into what we hear that pleases our ear.
Mm.
Are you getting me?
Right.
That is the most difficult side in the studio in music making, especially treating with the vocal and instrumental, is the mixing. That is where you put plugins, you put things into the vocal to sound sweet. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Like somebody can be singing raw, you will not like it, but when he's done in the studio, you like it. The same voice, so things we put on the vocal. And the mastering simply means boosting the song, making the song stand out. So whilst you are done with the mixing, you just master it to sit down, to go, to reach a level of already made songs in the system. So that when somebody is listening to your song, it's like, I know the song is too down. No. So mastering is like a boosting of
I
the
see.
song, yeah, making the song very heavy. So a good mixing gives you a better mastering or the best mastering. Yeah. So the whole studio things focus on the mixing side.
The
Yeah,
mixing.
that's the most difficult side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are these the only two areas that you work at, or there's more
No, I
that
do I do everything. I do production, I produce, I record, I mix, I do jingles, I do voiceovers, I do everything. Anything surround music, yeah, audio, I do everything. Yeah. But I love enjoying the mixing and mastering most of times.
I see. Do that.
Yeah.
Take us through your day. How is your normal day like?
My normal days,
Yes.
yeah. Woke up. At first I used to, to go out a lot. I need to
Okay.
make friends a lot, but due to some past experience, I don't make too much friends now.
Friends. Yes.
My normal days, if I'm not doing anything in the studio, I love a lot to be on social media to know what is going on, to listen to the new instrumentals, listen to some of the big producers, go listen to anything. So my normal days, I just stay home, wake up, cook, eat. Because me, I love cooking a lot. Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, I love cooking a
Your,
lot.
your your future wife wouldn't have any headaches at all because you'll be doing most of the cooking for
Yeah,
her.
okay,
She's
maybe,
lucky.
maybe.
I
Yeah,
see.
so
Okay.
I just watch.
That's just
I
like
love news. I'm
okay.
somebody who follow
Mm.
updates on news.
You
I
have to
love
be
to know
current.
what is going on in the country. I watch that one. Wake up early morning. I pray. I listen to small gospel.
Right.
Then maybe I switch to the kind of music onto like a country music. I watch news. There are other things I do, and sometimes I just go out to sit somewhere. I love natural things, and sometimes I go to some. There are some waterfalls around. I can just go there, sit down there, and watch nature. Yeah,
What is your genre? What kind of music do you make actually?
yeah. Koka is a versatile artist. But I'm more into like Afro beat, Afro swing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then but I do every style because almost all my three albums, two albums, and one EP, there is every music you can see over there. Every music you can see. Yeah, if you listen to the whole, because my third EP was a total R&B EP. There is no Afrobeat, there is nothing. 6 songs, fully R&B. Yeah.
What should somebody possess? I mean, if someone wants to become like you, I
Yeah.
mean, become a producer, a writer, what qualities do you think they should possess? What should they have to be able to fit properly into this field?
Well, you have to first of all, if you want to be like Koka, or if you want to,
You
if
aspire to
aspire,
be in
yeah.
this field.
The
Yeah.
first thing I want you to know is that the journey is never easy, though. You have to know that. But believe in yourself, and how do you even use this word? I don't even know. You have to be continuously doing the thing.
Consistent.
Consistent. That's the thing. That
Consistency.
word is very difficult.
Yeah.
So
Consistency.
my English teacher died very early. So
Oh.
yeah.
When you're well educated, Ghana Technical University, that's where you
Yeah,
had your tertiary
yeah,
education.
yeah,
So you have exposure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they should be consistent
Of
with what
course.
they do.
Thank you.
Finally, what would you advise to the young artists coming up
Yeah,
and to the world?
yeah,
I'll give you the chance to sell yourself to the world,
yeah.
but give them your advice.
Okay.
And then don't forget, you will give me a line of
Okay.
what you are about to release.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have a feel of it.
Okay.
Let the world know who this great guy
All
is.
right.
Okay, so let's go.
All right. Maybe my last word I'll give to the upcoming artists, even though I'm not yet big there,
Right.
but I've learned a lot in the industry secretly. Believe in yourself and be disciplined. But don't listen too much from who is not doing better than you. Don't listen too much from who is not doing better than you.
Okay,
Are you getting me?
I get you.
Yeah. If the person is not doing better than you,
Why do you listen to
why do you
that
listen to that?
person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can learn something from
from
him.
the person.
Yes. And two, all elderly people are not right. In Africa, we have that mentality that the moment somebody is older than you, whatever he says is right. No.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, like, I don't want to use the F word, but we
Okay.
still have immature elderly people.
Fools.
Yes.
I've
So,
said it.
yeah, you said it.
And that is it.
Yeah. So, be disciplined, be God fearing, know what you want,
Mm.
and no matter amount of money, don't sell your integrity. That is one thing.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
If you notice what you are going for is not what that's what it just
Yes.
walk out. Yeah. And still be you, you still get it.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, King Koka.
Yeah.
So before you give us that, a line of what you're about to release,
Yeah.
please tell us your social media handles
All
and
right.
give us your contact in case someone wants to, call you and say, Koka, let's do collaboration. Before that,
Yeah.
do you have a manager? Do you have any management?
Yeah.
Do you have people controlling some of your affairs?
For all these whiles I've been doing things alone, but by the grace of God, I just got a new management.
Oh,
Yeah, I just got a new management.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an international management.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are putting things in order.
Okay.
Very soon, you are going to be seeing bigger things than what you've seen already.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, bigger, bigger, bigger.
All right.
Yes, I have a new management now.
Right.
Yeah, holding
Okay.
Koka.
Okay. The
Yes.
social media handles and then
Um,
your contact as
Yeah,
well.
I'm King Koka GH.
Okay.
Just as a King Koka. King, the Koka is Koka. Then you
Okay.
add GH. All social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your telephone number. Your contact, yeah.
All right. I have two numbers, one for WhatsApp, one for normal call. So let me mention the normal call one.
Right.
059 78 10063. 05978 10063 or 0544 290 0544 290 That is the WhatsApp line. When you hit up, yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Take us away with your a line of what we are about to hear. Come, what was the date for release?
10th next month.
10th of November. Before the election.
Yeah.
Okay.
10th November.
If you are ready, yeah. The rest are ready. Take us away.
All right. The title is Ataya. Ataya is actually a song that is talking about a lady that is frustrating me, and then me talking to her, advising her, but she doesn't want to listen.
Who is
so Abra is just a name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's not anything. Okay. Yeah, but yeah. So I'm just telling her that okay, fine. If you don't listen to me, then I'm tired. I'm just walking out. So that's the whole song. Yeah. So I say Ataya, Ataya, Azon Ataya, Ataya. Yemenya leke tutu maglona, afi na nonya bena, Azon Ataya, I've been there for you. I've tried my love for you, my world. Azon Ebeya, Let me just leave the rest. I don't have to say too much. I don't have to say too much, you know. That was a special side where I put in all the flavors.
I see.
Yeah.
So there's a mixture of Ewe and then English.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all of that.
I'm a Voltarian, as I said earlier. So
proud one for
most of my song, even if you don't hear any self, one line will come. But this particular song, I'll speak away inside. Yeah. How do you call it?
Ewe.
No, it's away.
It's Ewe.
Yeah.
Not Ewe.
No, it's away. Ewe is something that people the outsiders can, because they cannot pronounce it's not v, it's w. It's not even w, it's w. Yeah, call it w. I did away in secondary school as some of my lectures, so I read away very well. Yeah, it's away. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you for that. It's great. Yeah. And it's an honor. Yeah. It's a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you very much.
I feel blessed because I see greatness all around you.
Thank you.
And I wish you the very best.
Yes.
In your career.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you once again, Koka.
Yeah, man.
I'll have you again and again and again and again. Thank you so much.
Okay.
It's a pleasure having you.
Yeah.
All right. You see. All right. So I've been speaking to King Koka, and he owns K Square Empire. All right. So guys, like I said, he's a great guy, a music producer, writer, and a singer. Do follow him on all social platforms and do want to contact him for any future projects. Keep liking, keep sharing, and keep subscribing to our YouTube channel at Creative Lens Multimedia. This is where time will permit us, and I remain First Lady Anna. Catch you up again, and I'm out for now. And it's a bye.